I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of Towers Business Development. Welcome to this update affecting SMEs, financial and corporate governance, and grant issues. Today I want to talk to you about the changes that the government has made to the Export Market Development Grant. These changes apply from 1 July this year and have been embodied in the new grant application form that has been available since the 16th of August. The Export Market Development Grant is open to any type of business entity that is relating to an exporter or an Australian-based business supplying tourism services to overseas residents. The maximum turnover that a business can have relative to an application in 2021/22 is $20 million. The new system requires the business to apply in advance. This is completely different to the old system, which still applies up to the 30th of June 2021, where the business had to actually incur the expenditure and then submit a claim a year later to Austrade and run the risk as to whether the bureaucracy in Austrade would approve the application. In some cases they didn't. There was obviously differences of opinion as to what really was an export market development grant transaction. All of that should now be removed. At least a business will know before you spend the money whether it's going to be approved, because you have to submit the approval process first. The new system would enable a business over an 8-year period to potentially claim $770,000 in export market development grant funding. So it's worthwhile looking at. There's now going to be 3 tiers that can be applied for. The first one is ready for export, and it is a 2-year process whereby the grant funding will be a maximum of $40,000 in each year. In the second year, the second tier, they're relating it to expanding, and that could potentially be available for a 3-year period at a maximum of $80,000 per annum. Tier 3 relates to expanding and strategic shift. So the business might be switching to a new country, a new market, or a new range of distributors, or there is some other significant change. The amount of payments that can be received by the business is up to $150,000 annually for 3 years. So it's an interesting change, and it's a great incentive from the government to assist small, medium-sized exporters. You know, there's 4,000 businesses apply for this grant each year, and most of them get it. And if you're exporting or you're supplying tourism services to overseas residents, why aren't you applying? It's well worth having a conversation with me to see whether your business is going to be eligible. If you'd like to have a conversation, please send me an email, peter@towersbusiness.com.au, or telephone me on 1800 232 088. Have a great day. Goodbye.